picture.
Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Safe Space Podcast. Today we have Kiara. How are you?
I'm good, guys.
It's good to have you on the pod. Are you gonna hit them with the disclaimer?
Yeah, disclaimer, the forehead. It wasn't like this a few hours ago. I burned myself with the straightener. I don't normally I'm gonna look like this for like a couple months though. Because these scars take forever. Like if it's a burn scar.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while to heal. We have that. Today we're getting tatted. Kiara is a tattoo expert.
Yeah.
She's gonna be tatting us. She's gonna be giving us a 1-2-1-2. I'll show you guys the vibes after we're done with the video. Because I can't show you before. Maybe we'll throw it on screen. We'll see what we do. But starting out, who is Kiara and where are you from?
Guys, I was born here in South Africa, but I'm actually Swati. My family's from Swaziland, but yeah, I'm South African. I'm legally here. That's why, 30th June did not affect me, y'all. It did not affect me. I have my papers.
You have your papers. Hey, I'll get into story time. Niggas were not hearing me there by 30 June, dog.
I didn't know it was gonna be serious. I thought I didn't know people were really gonna leave.
It was serious, dog. And we're most talking. Remember when I said I'm like from Northgate, like that side?
Yeah.
It's been getting mad ghetto that side. I don't wanna lie.
Wait, in terms of what?
In terms of just like just the people, dog. Because I advised to. Hey, I was buying whatever I was buying by Sensor, and it was the day of the
day of the march.
Yeah, it was the day of the march, and bros are coming from up the road, and Zulu bros don't want to hear anything, dog. They tap me, they're like, hey, my boy, because
wait, what?
They don't want to hear shit. I went to kind of bars.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
was like kind of bars. I was just copying something, and as I landed there. There were bros marching like up the road from Northgate side. And they called me at the corner, they're like, my brother, pull out some identification, dog. Where are you from?
So the march is for people that wanted the people out. I thought the march was for people that were in, like...
No. The march was it was the Zulu bros.
I thought the march was for advocates of the people. I didn't know what it was for.
It was for the bros that are kicking out people. And it was mostly Zulu bros. So they came through to me, they were like, my brother, we're gonna need some type of
But okay guys, what is papers? How do you carry papers? What is papers?
They wanted like an ID or passports. If you couldn't pull that out, then it was chai. But I had to for that day, or I was meant to for that day. And they called me at the weed store as I was coming out.
So you're South African?
Yeah, I'm South African. It's a long story, we won't get into that, but yeah, I'm South African. And they had pulled me over on the side and they were like, hey, my brother, where do you come from? And I was like, hey, bro, I'm from here, I've been from here. You can hear by the accent. Yeah, it was as I came out because they were marching from like up the road.
I thought you meant the people at the weed store.
Nah, it wasn't the people at the weed store. Like a group called me as I was coming up and they were like, hey, my brother, where do you come from? Pull out papers. And I was like, hey, gents, me, I don't have papers for you. They started talking.
So what did you do?
They were like, nah, tell us what's this in Zulu, what? Because it's Zulu niggas.
But the thing is, how are we all supposed to know Zulu, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Zulu's
like,
not
what's
our
supposed to happen?
They were just doing a little bit too much, but we moved. Like, we went through a little moment, but it's fine, bro. It happens. Moving on to, how did your tattooing journey start?
So if like people know me from back in the days, like I was always good at drawing and art. And then I actually never thought I'd even like get tattoos, by the way. I never ever saw myself getting tattoos. So yeah, but my mom had tattoos though. My mom had tattoos. My grandmother, I think she also has about 2-3 tattoos. And I was always good at drawing. And then one day I'm like, fuck it, like let me just get one tattoo. I got one tattoo. The next 3 months I got like most of the tattoos that you see on me, I got it in like 3 months time.
Oh, they were like back to back to back?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And then now, the tattoo artist that I used to go to, he was like, oh, like you're good at drawing, because I used to gift him some of my art. He's like, oh, why don't you just become a tattoo artist also? So that's how I had gotten into it.
Okay. And what was your first tattoo?
The first tattoo I ever did?
Yeah.
On a person. Oh, no, there's this stupid one on myself. This Hello Kitty one on myself.
Oh,
we're going to clip a picture. I'm going to give you guys some pictures.
Yeah, we'll see a picture. I thought it was the numbers one for some reason.
Oh, you mean the one I got on myself?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the numbers one. And it's so big. I don't know how I even sat for it, because I tried to do the exact same spot on the other side, like recently. It's unfinished now because I just couldn't do it. I genuinely could not do the tattoo.
Okay, nah, yeah. I don't know why I thought it was that one.
No, that actually really was my first one.
Makes sense.
Wait, what's the password again?
2443.
Yeah.
A bit of a complicated one, I won't lie, it's a bit sticky. Okay, and that was your first one. How did the pain treat you? Was it hectic or was it not that bad for you?
The first one, I don't know how I sat through it. Like, it wasn't painful. I think that's why I started getting them all back to back after.
Yeah. Oh, so it wasn't that bad, and then you just said, I
Yeah.
Dog, my first one, a random ass like side story. I don't even know
Yeah?
if people care. But my math teacher gave me my first time.
What?
Yeah, I was in.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my math teacher gave it to me. I was in grade
He should
10.
go to jail.
No, it was she.
She should go to jail.
You don't need though, isn't it? Like, you just need to be with the parents to get it.
So she was a math teacher, and then on the side she was a tattoo artist.
Yeah, she was a math teacher, and on the side she was a tattoo artist. So what had happened was, my mom was like, my mom's a minister, and she's not for the whole tattooing thing. And I put it in like my lock screen, and I was like, yo, I need this tat. She was like, nah, you'll get it whenever. And I made it my lock screen. It was my lock screen for like 4 years. So after a while, she was like, okay, cool, you can go ahead and get the tat. And then when I pulled up to the back, I tapped like my math teacher there, my grade 9 math teacher.
Oh, so you didn't know that you were going to her
I didn't know it was her. Yeah, I just went to a store that was
that's
recommended
crazy.
to me. And then as I landed,
Oh,
she
shout
was the
out.
one tattooing. And then she was just like, yeah, we can tattoo you. And then, yeah, she gave me my first tat.
Oh shit!
Gave me
Shout
a birthday.
out.
Yeah, she gave me
And
a
it's so big also. Oh, but she
was
did a
big.
great job. She
Yeah, that was my
actually-
first one. For my
she's
first
actually
one,
good at tattooing.
it was kind of nice. It was two.
It looks really good.
It was her and another princess. I had to like sign a waiver. Talking about if they fuck me over, it's not a problem or whatever.
That's what all tattoo
But yeah.
artists are supposed to do, is give a waiver, by the way.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, dog, I've been tattooed in some sketchy places. I haven't seen waivers.
What
in
is
my
your,
life.
do you have a bad tattoo?
I do. This one that she's tattooing, this arm, that arrow. Can you see at the
Let me see.
bottom that like the
It's not bad. It's just an, oh, okay, no.
at the
it
back
actually
is
is.
it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I won't lie.
I can, but you know what? Only if you're
pretty
like
bad.
looking. Only if you're looking.
Yeah, when you look like too close, it's bad. But I kind of like it, dog. I feel like some tattoos, it's nice to have like.
Yeah,
They can't
I
all be
have some.
perfect.
Yeah, like the Hello Kitty one is like my trashy tattoo, but
Yeah, they
at
should
least it
have.
has a.
Yeah,
has
at least it
a
has,
memory.
meaning. Yeah, as long as it has like a meaning, then it's fine. But yeah, I gotten that tat. I went to some shorty. She was like on LinkedIn. I found it like on LinkedIn.
That's so random.
And I decided the tat like in the morning as I was on my way there. I vibed. There was no power as I got there. First flop is she tattooed me in the garage. Like it was in the garage. There was no like sanitary things or whatever.
How
She
old
just
is
pulled
she?
out. She was like my age. She was young as fuck, bro. I know what she was doing.
How long ago was this?
This was in 2023. Yeah, this was in 2023. But she had given me that tat, and I should have known it was Chai when she pulled out, you know this battery that we have here for the lights? Mm-hmm. She pulled out one of those to tattoo me.
No, but it's not. If there was emergency, it's not her fault though.
Nah, I won't lie. It made it look a bit ghetto, dog, and that shit hurt. I won't lie, that shit hurt like a bitch. That shit was not cutting. But yeah, I ended up getting tattooed by her. But how many tattoos do you have?
I actually don't know anymore. I'm
You
not
start
gonna lie,
counting?
Yeah.
Stop counting at some point. Okay, now it is. I hear that. And then when it comes to Kiara being a creative, we know you for a few different things. I knew you from the fashion days
I'm so
when you were
random.
pushing, yeah, so random, but I knew from the fashion days when you were pushing your fashion side of things. Please tell me a little bit about you as a creative, all your different side things, and then we'll narrow down into one by one individually, but what are all the different things you do as a creative?
So apart from tattooing, I like do draw. Like I actually do draw.
Yeah.
You know, I do draw and stuff like that. Some people know me from like clothing. Like I used to do clothing full time. I used to make clothes. I did have I had a brand at one point. What else do I do? Oh yeah, I think that's about it. Like play a little bit of guitar. Like a little bit.
Oh, we're talking like play the guitar because you know one song on the guitar.
No,
and,
like I know a couple.
Oh, you
And
know
I
a
can make
couple.
some on like the spot also.
Okay. Now we're gonna.
But
test
no,
this
people
thing.
actually don't know about the guitar. Or maybe they do. I'm not very vocal about the guitar thing, but yeah, that's like a.
That's
you know?
dope, though.
It's a bit
That's
random,
dope.
right?
I won't lie, we might have to push you to the test. But
Yo, my guitar's there in the house.
We're gonna see after this. Our cameraman behind the scenes,
I'm so
you
dead.
won't see him in, but he's gonna get tired afterwards.
my
I want
gosh.
Kiara to play a
Oh my
guitar
gosh,
solo
oh my
while she
gosh.
tattoos this nigga, dog. We're
How
gonna see
am I
something.
playing a solo and tattooing at the same time?
You
Just
gotta
out of
figure it
curiosity,
out,
like is
bro.
that?
We're gonna see how it runs. We're gonna see how it runs. But going into your fashion journey, as you said, you had a brand, a popping brand at that. I know I said it like it was
You
light
know it?
work. I know it. I'm aware. That's why I tapped in.
That's so crazy.
I knew from the tattoo. I
Oh
knew from there. You were low key
shit!
the reason that I went to study fashion design.
What?
Yeah.
Guys, it's actually so crazy because like there's so many random stuff that people tell me about myself. I'm like, wow, you were there even during that time.
Yeah,
I
bros
didn't
are
know that some
focused.
people know like this random stuff about me. So this is like crazy.
Yeah, you had done You had done a dress for I'm not sure who, and you did a small vlog for it when you were doing it. And I
Oh,
was
my
like,
baby! I think it was my baby sister. It was her MD. I think it was my sister's MD.
I think it was, but you had done that and you made it look like light work. So I was like, oh, dude.
That was like I had to do that in 3 days.
Yeah, you did it fast. So I was like, dog, if she can do it, it can't be this deep, bro. Let me dive in.
So then, how did you find it when you got into it?
Oh, no, I enjoyed fashion design. I ended up dropping out. Long story short, but the only part that I didn't like was patterns.
I don't think anyone likes that.
Yeah, pattern making for me was a little bit rough. But I enjoyed the rest of it. I enjoyed like the sewing parts, all of that.
Yeah.
Just tattooing, that was a bit rough. But yeah, I tapped in through your brand when you were coming up at the time, and you were dope. How did you get your foot in that lane? Was it something that you just kind of started and did?
So like that's what happens with all of like these random things I do. It always started like I think like I'm just doing for myself.
Yeah.
I never tried to make it into like anything. And so even like when I was making clothes, I was making clothes for myself. And then that's when I started just getting like these random requests, and that's how I kind of got into that.
Okay, and on the fashion side, are you still pushing that to this day, or have you kind of left it for your other mini hobbies?
I left the guy. Like I change my thing every couple of months. Like
really, dude. Like you're known for a different thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. No one knows. Like no one knows me for one thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I get shocked. I'm like, wait. So yeah, a lot of people will be like, oh, I know you from. I'm like, oh no, from where now? Because I've done so much random stuff.
A lot of different things. Like I know you from at least like 4 different places and 4 different times. We'll get into the rest of it. We'll get into the rest of it.
I stay doing random shit. What the
low
hell?
key. Now we get into the second place that I know you from. The second place I know you from is your foot in the podcast scene.
Yeah.
We know that you've been there before. You're not a newcomer.
I love talking.
You love talking. We have that. And I knew you from, was it That Loud?
Yeah.
That Loud.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. How did you get into the podcasting scene? And what was your kind of inspiration
Guys,
for that?
I don't know if you guys know me, but I'm actually like a party girl. Like I'm a proud party girl.
That part we know.
Oh.
That part I caught. that part I caught first. I won't lie.
Guys, I'm a proud party girl, and you know what? Like for me, a lot of like the opportunities that I've gotten. That's why I'm never ashamed to say like, oh, I'm a party girl. A lot of the opportunities that I've gotten is from partying. So how I got into that was I was at a party, and then I met a guy, right? And I'm very social. Like if you know me, like I'm super social. And then me and this guy became friends, and then he was hired for the podcast, and then he was like, and then they were looking for a girl. They're like, oh no, I know a super extroverted, talkative girl, and that's how I got into that. Yeah.
Okay, and how's the podcast scene been treating you? Because you've been at it for a while. I know that podcast was running and is still running, and it's been running for a minute. When did you kind of get into that and figure out that was something that you wanted to pursue?
Yeah, I just like talking. Like,
just like talking.
I just like talking. Like, give me a talking topic, I will literally talk about it. Like, I don't care what it is. So yeah, but yeah, that was an interesting space to be in. I met a lot of cool people.
That was a dope time. Low key, your podcast was running it at one point. Like, I remember when I caught you, and I remember like the timeline. There was a video with a brew.
I'm so scared.
I'm gonna name drop the specific moment.
I'm so
like,
scared.
Nah, it wasn't even bad. It was just funny. It was a brew talking about Durban. He was from Durban.
Lord Script.
Yeah, he was talking about some crazy shit that happened in
he's
Durban.
so hilarious. He's so hilarious.
But that episode was so funny. I dubbed you from there. And then I kind of touched on the podcast from there. That was an interesting space. So when it comes
but people don't like me, guys.
You lie.
No, like, I wouldn't even read the comments anymore because everyone was just always saying mean things to me.
You got haters.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I'm like, wait, why would anyone hate on me?
Damn, what are they hating on you for?
They say I talk a lot.
I feel like that's a good trait to have, dog.
They're like, yo, that girl has to stop talking. That girl has to stop talking. Why that girl is talking?
Nah, you funny as fuck, dog. I won't lie, I might push you for this podcast.
I'm so dead.
They're like That Loud. Guys, shout out to That Loud. But if you guys are sleeping, dog, you might.
Nah, That Loud, like the stuff, like my colleagues, my boss, like they all cool. They were cool. It's the internet. The internet hates me. Like, why would y'all hate me, y'all?
That's wild, but really, you might still use a co-host. Like, I
I'm
feel
so
like you're a
dead.
vibe. Like, really are a vibe.
Oh,
Like,
thanks, guys.
now we hear it. And then when it comes to, I wanted to ask about like after high school. When you were in high school, what did you plan on doing after Skila? Originally.
You know what? So you know what, guys?
Are we done?
No, we're not done. It's just the outlining.
Quick.
It's the outlining.
Yeah.
So after school, my plan was to become. Funny enough, I wanted to become a lecturer.
Oh shit, for real? In which category?
Like anything like humanities, like social stuff, like, you know, that type of stuff. So I was in varsity and after high school, I got into vets. I know, so random. Then I was studying philosophy, anthropology, and psychology. But now when I went to varsity, unfortunately, it was the year that COVID started.
Oh.
So I only went to like school for like 2 months, and then everything went online. So then I secretly dropped out, and I didn't tell my family. I only told them I think like 2 years later.
You got away with it for 2 years?
Yeah, I didn't. Like, my parents aren't like that involved like with my studies. I think they just trusted.
Oh, they just assumed you.
Yeah, you know. So I eventually told them. My plan was I was gonna tell them like when at least I'm working, just so it doesn't look like I'm a bum.
Yeah, so you got
so for 2 years. Yeah, I didn't tell them I dropped out.
How did it go when you told them that you dropped out? How did that come?
So I can't remember how they found out. I don't think I told them. I think they just found out. And then by that time,
school email.
No, they had no ties to anything like that was happening with me.
Okay. Yeah.
So they wouldn't have known. Okay, can you do that in the meantime?
Yeah, we'll fix it out.
What's this? So they had literally zero ties like with my school. They never actually. I don't remember them even asking me anything about my like shit. Like,
but like
they set themselves up, honestly. Like they literally set themselves
up for that one. So you can't even remember how it went when like you told them and everything. It was just kind of, it is what it is.
But I think they would. I remember my dad is pretty chilled with whatever I do. I think my mom was a bit irritated. My mom was a little bit irritated.
Yeah, it's always the moms. It's always moms.
But like, I'm just glad at that time I was like at least making money, like. So it's not like I'm just a bum.
Okay, and then when it gets into your fashion roots, you can see that you're always putting it on. I won't lie, your style is really there. I won't lie. How did you get into fashion as a whole? Is it something that was always with you, or is it something that you kind of grew into? How did fashion come?
Guys, I was always so weird. I was always so weird. Like even in primary school, I was weird. Like everything was just weird. So I was always like, even to this day, like I used to put on weird outfits. I don't know, but like in my head,
in your head, it was cooking.
Yeah, but now when I'm thinking back at it, like I'm sure people were like, "What a fucking weird ass girl."
Yeah.
And at that time, like I remember in primary school, I got, you know what, like in primary school, I did ask my parents nicely. I said, "Yo, can you just get me a sewing machine?" They don't want to give me a sewing machine shop. So then I ended up I used to cut up my own clothes and hand sew everything. So even to this day, like I'm there wearing hand sewn.
Damn, so back then already, you were like, it was custom.
Yeah, I used to get in so much trouble because I would also cut up my mom's clothes, cut up her curtains. Yeah.
So you've been at it for a while. Okay, so that's kind of how you got your fashion roots. And then when it comes into your brand, that was SKM, right?
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, I actually forgot about that one. So SK, I don't do that anymore. No, so I ended up doing another brand that I own with another person. It's called Repent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's what I actually even forgot about SKM. Oh my gosh.
That's what I was gonna tap into.
Yeah. So I wouldn't really exactly call it a brand. I just kind of made a separate Instagram account so I could market my stuff. But SKM was like just me doing my custom stuff. I never used to really like manufacture in bulk and so when I eventually did try the manufacture, like when I did my second brand, right, that's when I started doing like mass manufacturing where I wouldn't be the one who's making the stuff.
Oh, okay.
I kind of didn't feel like me. It didn't feel like I had any connection to the thing because it's not me making it anymore.
So you more prefer to be on the custom side of when
like I'm doing it myself, So now when it was my second brand, I'm just doing deliveries and just talking to the people to, you know what I mean? So I'm not really that, you know, involved in much of the sewing process, you know. But the designing stuff, I would do it. You know, I'd go to the menu, I would go to the factory myself, all of that stuff. But I was just less involved in the creating part of it, you know?
I hear that. And obviously, when you had done that brand, we saw you with a lot of different people. You did a few pieces for a lot of different people.
Oh, yeah. Guys, this thing has been so long ago. I'm literally jogging my memory.
You're forgetting about your own life.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, I actually did. I was actually doing it for real.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And right now, with the brand that you just spoke about, are you still doing that? Are you still pushing any
I'm
clothing?
not doing clothing anymore.
You left clothing?
Yeah, but I'll do it for myself. But taking clients, I think I'm fine.
Why
You
did
know what the
stop
thing is?
on that?
The thing is, when you start making the thing you like a job, it starts getting a little bit like a job. Yeah, it's not
It's
fun
fun when you're doing it
anymore.
for you,
Yeah, exactly.
It gets a little bit extra when you're doing it for other people.
Literally, so
Okay.
that's the tea on that.
I hear you. And then when it comes to the influencer space, I feel like that's where
Some people would know me
where
from.
most people know you from. That's where I know you from. First time I called you, I don't even think you remember, but I called you at Rockets.
Ha!
The Rockets, dog. I called you at Rockets.
And I greeted you.
Yeah, you
I know
greeted
I'm so
me.
friendly.
Yeah, you're so friendly, dog. You gave me a shot.
Oh,
Shot at dawn, yeah.
You know, so many people say that, I met you at this place and you gave me a shot. I'm like, oh,
You always gave out shots. Like I caught you at Rockets. I was like, yo,
That's
are you
nice.
here? And you're like, yeah. Before I could even get to her, how are you? You're like,
I'll
"Dog,
take a shot.
let's train, dog.
Wow,
Let's train."
I love
Yeah,
that.
we took a few shots, dog. We took a few shots. Shout out to you for that. But how did you, on the influencer space and on the nightlife scene, because I feel like that's where you're most known
Yeah,
in the
from
nightlife
clubbing.
scene. How did you get into that?
That's a good question. I need to think about that. So, influencing, how did I do that? I don't know. I think I had quite a bit of followers when I was still in high school. And then, but I was just posting random unhinged stuff. I was so weird. I sometimes hope people don't remember me from high school. I was such a weird person.
Now, what I'd give for those archives, right?
I was so weird. Guys, I'm just. I try not to think. Try not to think. I feel when people see me from high school, is this the same hand? What's going on here? This is that same weird person. I used to be so weird in high school. So yeah, I had a bit of followers. Not that many. In high school, 9,000 followers is a lot of followers.
Yeah, 9 was a lot.
Yeah.
Anyone over 5, you.
Literally. So I had about 9,000 followers. Then now
9,000.
Yes.
Shit, I was saying 500. Over 500.
No.
Is crazy.
I had 9,000 followers. So, but yeah, I used to post a lot of unhinged stuff.
Yeah.
Then I kind of got a little bit more refined now the older that I, got.
Makes sense. It makes sense. So when it comes to the, not necessarily the influencer space, but more the night scene, you forgot this password, didn't you?
Oh wait, it's like this.
24,
Yeah.
03.
The night scene?
When it comes to you being in the night scene, I was
How
asking.
did I get into that?
Yeah, how you got into that? Or
I just know I was. Yeah, it's such a bad name. I just know I was in varsity.
Yeah.
I think it was still my first year. How did I get into that? I don't know. I think I went to a casting. Someone told me, hey, go to this casting call. Because I still used to like partying at that time anyways, before I even started working at the club. And then I think someone just said, hey, you might as well just go to this casting call. And yeah.
I hear you. And then when it steps into that kind of scene, I kind of wanted to talk about how it works. Because I feel like there's a few industries in the SA where there's no tutorial, you know what I'm saying? There's no YouTube tutorial to hit up on how this kind of works. And I know from a few podcasts that we've had with guests that have looked to getting into that type of field. I kind of wanted to
I encourage people not to do it.
You encourage people not to do it?
Yeah. Guys, clubbing is evil. Working at the club is evil.
Are you saying that?
Guys, no, see, now I party that, but I don't party how I used to party. It's a very dark space, guys.
I wanted to talk about that. Tell us a little bit about that, because I have heard people talk about the good, and I've heard a lot of people talk about the bad as well. Please tell me a bit about the positives and negatives of being in that type of space.
Positives, socializing, that's a positive. Positive is getting to drink for free, that's a positive. Positive, you making like some spare money. I've made a lot of good friends from clubbing. Like, actually, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I made genuine, actual friends from clubbing. You know, obviously there's a few like bad, rotten eggs out there, but I have made like a good amount of actual friends from clubbing. So I'll say that's like the good parts of it. The bad parts, you can't want to work in the club if you want to be in a relationship.
Ish. Okay, I have that part. Yeah.
So yeah, just forget about that part. Like, everyone is judging you. Everyone is, you know. So I would say forget about that part specifically. Secondly, like, now because there's a stigma about sorry, you know what I'm thinking? I think is the vibrating not affecting the mic?
Nah.
Because I'm like literally right like this. Okay.
It'll
So yeah, the negative is there's a stigma about girls that work at the club that they are for sale. I think I've told this story before. I don't know if I've done it on a podcast, but I remember like when I started working at the club, I was really naive. Like I didn't know shit about shit, right? And I was working at a predominantly. This is not in like a xenophobic way or whatever, but it was predominantly Nigerian guys, right?
Makes sense.
And
we love you guys, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. I'm just saying it was predominantly that type of space.
Yeah.
I was young, guys. I was very, very young.
How old were you?
I think I was 19.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, but you know, and you know what, like. That it's not that young, but the older you get, you realize like I was so young, like.
Yeah, anything after like 19, 20, when you have to start to wake up, you realize
I was too young for like working at the club, bro. Like, so anyways, this one night, I'm doing my rounds at the club. So I was a hostess. So hostess is basically you just making sure all of the guests are okay, you entertaining everyone, you're trying to upsell bottles, right? That's hostessing. Yeah, I'm doing my rounds around the club, seeing if anyone, you know, if everyone's okay, if everyone wants you to sit with them or whatever. And then this one guy, he stops me. I still new even. Like, I think I'd only been working there for like, what, 2 months? And this guy stops me and he's like, hey, how much?
Sure.
So I'm like, oh, how much what? Something. Like, I'm still naive, bro. Like, I'm not knowing what's going on. So I'm like, oh, hey, how much what? Like, I'm thinking like he's asking about like maybe a bottle or something. He's like, no, bro, like how much to go home with you and maybe a friend. Like, I'm like, oh, that's not what I thought like we were talking about. So and you know what, after that happened like a lot more often. I remember there was this one time the manager said, hey, go, there's a guy sitting there alone, just go sit with him. I think maybe he'd want some company, etc. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, working as a hostess specifically, not a host, I'll say hostess specifically, it's very similar to escorting.
What is the difference between being a host and a hostess?
So a hostess, you don't have to bring people, and your sole purpose is to sit with the guys and sell bottles. Okay. So you're selling, like, you're not gonna be obvious about it, of course, but like you're gonna drink the alcohol to finish it so they can keep on buying more. Yes. So hostessing, you there like alone, like you're not there with friends, whatever. Then a host is, if you're popular enough, or you know, if they know you to have pretty friends, it's like, oh hey, just come into the club and come and party. Then you don't really have any institutions to sell bottles. They give you like bottles and whatever, you know.
So hosting versus hostessing, which one did you prefer?
Hostessing is the one that's too close to escorting. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, there's another night the manager said, hey, there's a guy sitting there alone. Yeah. Go and sit with him and, you know, just find out, you know, just try to get some bottles out of him, etc. Yeah. So fine, I go to him, like, hey, like, you need some company. See, like, that sounds so similar to escorting. Hey, like, you're sitting alone, you need someone to sit with. I hear you, yeah. So yeah, I'm like, hey, do you need some company? And he's like, yeah, but I only drink with girls that are gonna go home with me. I'm like, oh, that's not what we're doing. Yeah. I hear you. So... Okay, that's the dark side, guys. Yeah. Is men, like, they don't see you as people anymore. You're just a thing now. You for sale.
Okay, nah, I hear you. And that would also go into...
Yeah, wait, sorry, just to
continue.
But also with that being said, as much as that's the stigma about like the club girls, I know a lot of like, especially the people that I work with, they weren't going home with these niggas. So like that's what I'm saying. It's so sad that like we struggle with dating and everything like that. It's just, guys, it's literally just a job. Like, we're not really going home with these niggas. Like, I'm just saying, even like the people that I worked with, like I never knew them to, you know, go home with the guys or whatever. Actually, from like the first club I worked at, it was forbidden that you go home with the guys. If they find out that you went home with the guy, you get fired.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You should actually sit down with I don't know if it's V, the hand that we were with last time.
Yeah, she told me where she works.
Yeah.
She told me where she works. She told me that she does a blog.
Yeah, she has a
blog,
she also has a YouTube channel on the same thing.
I didn't
feel
know.
like y'all would have a great chat about that because she
nice.
dove a lot deep into a lot of the topics.
Okay, yeah. Because she did seem interesting. Like when I did meet her, like some of the stuff that she was saying was.
I hear that though. And then when it comes to you also talking about dating in the scene and how that doesn't necessarily work out. And I feel like it's the same across all genres, like even as DJs, because I'm more from the DJ space.
Yeah,
and even
parents don't trust DJs, bro.
They do not trust DJs. Like, you're not making that shot if you're
My dad's a DJ.
Your dad's a DJ?
Yeah.
And I ask you this also, why are you not a DJ?
It's too predictable. And my sister's a DJ. I can't steal her.
It's too predictable.
Yeah, I can't steal her hobby.
I feel like you could.
I have too many. Like, now me DJing is like, okay, dog, like, come on now. Like,
okay.
Every day you up to some shit.
Every day is a different day.
You're up to some shit all the time.
Okay, makes sense. And then also when it leads into your hobbies, are there any hobbies that people don't know that you have? Or are you one of those people that like, we're aware of all your talents, like you put your talents
I'm a very open book, that's the thing. Like, I don't know why it's still stressful that some people are like, hey, but I think I've calmed down now over the years. But like before, like I used to be extremely open about everything I've got going on and etc. But yeah, what hobbies do I have that maybe I don't know if this is a hobby, but like what I love doing, I love skating, guys. I love skating.
For real?
Yeah, I went to ice skating school for a term.
Yeah. Oh, ice skating. I always see it at Northgate.
Yeah, literally. I love skating. Even rollerblading. I love rollerblading.
Can you actually skate, like skateboard? Like skate?
No, not skateboard.
Ooh, okay, nah.
I don't know how to skateboard. I did try it when I was in high school. It didn't stick. I couldn't, I don't know. If something takes too long for me to figure out, like I just leave it. Like honestly, I'm a bit impatient. Okay, makes sense. And then I also wanted to talk a bit about you and traveling. We also see you going a lot of different places. What is your love of traveling like? You never hear it, dog. I won't lie. When we see you, never hear it. Nah, that's a lie. I've been here like this year. I don't think I've ever left the country this year. Have I even left the continent this year? I mean I don't think I left the province this. Oh no, I went to Cape Town in the beginning of the year, but that's about it. Yeah, I like. You know what? Like, especially when I make enough money, I want to move to like a beach or an island. Like I'm not supposed to be in the city, guys.
You're not for the city life.
I'm not supposed to be in the city. Like honestly. So that's like the main reason why I leave is because I need to be by water. You know.
Oh yeah. Last time I told you, I don't know where you at. I think you're in like Thailand or something like that. I was in Thailand, yeah. Just doing a bunch of random shit. But you're such a vibe on cam, dog. Why didn't you like post vlogs, like something, dog?
I'm actually shy, some guys. You know what? Like I know because it's contradicting because I'm so social, but like on social media, especially now when I'm older, I'm actually shy.
For real?
Yeah.
I never got that trait.
Also, like now, like I'm very like self-conscious about what I'm posting. Although I still do post quite a bit of stuff. So I even banned myself from posting drunk because I'd wake up in the morning and I'm like, what the fuck is, like, what am I doing? Like, what is even this now? Like, what is going on? So yeah, like I've become a lot more conscious about what I'm posting. You know what, guys? My family follows me, like they know. My family follow, like, but my parents are chill. But then it's like my aunts, my uncles. They don't know that my parents are chill. So sometimes they send stuff to my parents like, hey, do you see Kiara doing this? Like, shut the fuck up, bro. My parents be like, bro, yeah, like, and what the fuck about it, bro? Like, leave her alone.
What's the problem? I hear that. And then when it gets into, obviously I was saying you should like start a YouTube channel, but I feel like you'd be fire at that.
I don't know even how. You know what I would want to do?
Yeah.
I'd want to stream, but I don't really know how to.
Dude, you could make that happen. Like, I feel like the streaming way, it will suit you.
Maybe.
I think it would suit the vibes. Like, I think it would suit the vibes. I hear that. And then, oh, like, you ran through my questions so quickly.
Wait, is the tattoo not painful?
Nah, the tattoo's fine. I'm saying we hit like a certain amount of questions. You ran through them mad fast. We got through low-key all of them, dog. That was nice. But going back to...
Let me think if I have any story times.
Well, it's just story times. I also wanted to know about your painting journey. Because when I was going inside, I saw a painting on the wall by that table. Did you do that?
Yeah, I did do that.
Do you still paint? Do you still...
I'm going to get back into it. I would love to, like, you know, go back to painting and stuff. Yeah, I probably will. I don't know. Yeah. I'm really, like, nonchalant about, like, my hobbies. I don't know.
And then when it comes to young and upcoming creators, what advice do you have for young people coming up in the game?
Good question. What advice do I have? I would say, guys, just do whatever you want. Like, literally just do whatever you want. Even if it doesn't make sense to people, they will catch up. They will literally catch up. I'm thinking of this, okay, do anything. There's this one girl, like, on TikTok I really like, I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's like Nadia Toja or something like that. Like, they were always making fun of, like, her clothing. But I knew, I'm like, no, this girl's gonna be so good. I think she's, like, doing, like, a lot, like, she's more popular now. Like, people are, like, you know, like, they're hyping her up and shit a lot now. But I'm just saying, like, you know, stuff like that. Just literally do what makes sense to you. Everyone else will catch up. So, yeah, that's my advice for young creatives. Let people catch up.
And then when it comes to yourself, obviously plugging your tattoo brand, your multiple businesses, the much that you do, like, talk to us about where we can find you on social.
Okay, my main account is kiara.lukele, but my tattoo account is kiara.tattedu. You guys can book me through there. My TikTok is Kiara Mabuza, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so yeah, that's where you guys can find me. Instagram, I just post like baddie content. Then I have my business account, the Kiara Tattoo, where I post like my actual tattoo stuff. Then TikTok, also mostly my tattoo stuff now. I've rebranded my TikTok, so yeah.
Alright, Kiara, thank you so much for coming through. Before
I go, I'm actually working at an event on the 26th of March. I'm gonna put in the flyer soon. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some tattoos there. You guys will find me here with my little pink setup, and yeah, if anyone would like to join. Now we'll make sure as a community to come through and support that. We'll be there. But once again, thank you so much for coming through to episode 6. Thank you guys.